hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music, energies like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Planners Anonymous Flight PC-01. I'm your captain, and I'll be guiding you on this creative journey to Switzerland. Your adventure is about to begin.
Hello, is there sound now? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello. Maybe if I bring it down. There we go. Okay, it looks like the sound is now on. Thank you for letting me know in the comments. Hi, Sami, my sign language isn't up for it. Okay, hi. Let me try all that again. I mean, that's just a sign of the times, right? I've tried to go live a few times today. Jamie and I's been trying to help me with the export so that I could show some things, and every time it gets exported, there's an issue, which is just like in the theme of 2025. Like, let's not try and one up 2020, please. Hi. Let me say hi to everyone, and then, because I've got so many wonderful people in the comments, and it has been a hot minute since I have been on here. So hi to Marisol, Laurie, Copperbird, Diana, Bianca, Karen, Kelly, Kate, Caroline, Sharon, Larry. Oh, I need to write this down. I need this on a post-it note under my monitor. Sorry, there are not a lot of spoons available today. So we're just doing our best. We're just doing our best because, oh, hi Kathleen. It's another one that I missed. Yeah, it has been a hot minute since I have been on. I didn't even host the last live. So I was meant to have a live last week and I got hit by migraines. And the live before that, for those who don't know, well, I guess everybody in here knows, but anybody watching later, Michael was in an accident, bicycle riding accident. So he, that was a lot. And then we had a cyclone, our first cyclone here in Brisbane. So that was fun. And yeah, and then the kids got sick, and then I got hit with migraines, and like, it has just been one thing after another here. Michael, thank you for asking, Karen. Michael is fine. He actually went for a bike ride yesterday. So he's seems to be doing good. He's had a few surgeries, and yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah, but he seems, I mean, he's still healing. Yeah, he's still healing, but it's I'm absolutely amazed at how well the surgery did to like fix the damage that he did through the crash. So yeah, that was a lot. It's like, I feel like I'm really struggling for words more than I would be, more than I normally am, because it's been a lot. I mean, so we had, Michael's accident, cyclone, kids sick, migraines, other fun things in between that, aircon went out, fence issues. Like, can 2025 just calm down? 2025 needs to calm down. It's being too loud. And yeah. But I do want to say, in amongst all that, a big thank you to my friends, especially Jamie, who, friends and family, I should say, but especially to Jamie, who has held down the fort while I was just like trying to get through a day to day and help the kids through what was obviously something really, shocking and a lot. A lot. You're going to hear that word a lot. So yeah, that's a big thank you to Jamie, and a big who not only kept the business running, kept me sane, but also ran the last live with Bess, because in amongst all that chaos, we also had the start of postcards, and I'm really struggling with words today, guys. I am so sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because I'm really struggling with my words and just trying to filter everything, because there is a lot. Okay. Thanks, Marisol. Life is lifting hard. Happy to hear he's recovering. Yeah, I know. I actually want to, Larry, I actually want to make these lives a little bit earlier, but today I knew it was just going to be hard coming online. So I kept it at it's supposed to be at the standard time, but as you saw, it was a lot to just getting online. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, it's been a year. It's been a decade of a year so far, and we're not even through March. So, and oh yeah, on top of all that, we also had the fun of tariffs, and So much I want to say. So much I want to say. Did I finish thanking Bess and Jamie? Especially Jamie. I don't know if I finished thanking them. Because there's not enough words. I really feel, right now I'm really feeling like I shouldn't be online. I shouldn't be live. But we're pushing through. Are the mowers here? That would really suck. Okay. Yeah, and a big thanks to Holly as well, who came over the morning of and watched through the footage of the accident so we could send it through to the police. And to my in-laws who dropped everything and, you know, came over and helped to make everything, keep everything running. I know you like to filter yourself here, but if there's any time you get a pass for a slip, it's now. Yeah, I don't get sweary on these lives because a lot of people like to watch with their, no, not a lot, but like I know some people watch with their kids, and I do apologize for the almost slip. I am really trying, but there's a lot. Thank you everybody for all your comments. Please no apologies, love your products, but honestly, I love you and Michael. So hugs from Pittsburgh and prayers for your family. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I say this wrong. Talia? Yeah, it's moments like these that really help. Like my neighbor who doesn't, my neighbor moved from across the road, and she's always been my you know, the sky is falling neighbor, and you know, she was amazing and just sort of jumped in and just she just, like, I messaged her, I'm like, do you still live across the road, because I really need you right now. She's like, what can I do? I'm like, I just need you to come over and watch over the kids so I can drive down the road. Okay, apparently everything has exported and I can load it up. Thanks, Jamie. Yeah, Diana, I'm back. Thank you. I had to frantically clean stuff up. Just don't look that way, it is a mess. I just moved everything 2 meters that way. Thanks, Jamie. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Okay, let me go through the notes. I have notes to get through this. Okay, so we've done the hello to everybody. USA tariffs are my favorite topic at the moment. Let's deal with the crap first, and then we'll move on to pretties. So the USA tariffs. Can you see the twitch? Can you see the twitch? It is hard. So we got a bit of a reprieve. There has been a 60% sale on, but we are about to remove the sale because we're just about to get slammed. We will have a clearance section on our website where we can continue that for parts, like not all of the things. So like chapters won't be on clearance yet. So if you want chapters, I suggest buying it today while it's still in, or the majority of it is still in the no tariff sale. But yeah, we're assuming that it's coming back on the 2nd of April, which is only in a few days. And we don't know if that's going to include the de minimis changes, because without the de minimis changes, there's really no issue for us, because everything will fly in under the I think it was $800 import. But it's the de minimis that really hurt us, because there was already a tariff for like 25 to 35% on a lot of our products if de minimis wasn't implemented. And so that would then take that from 25 to 35 up to, I don't know, what's that, plus 25%, 25, so it's 50 to 65, like it's freaking crazy. I'm sorry, but like, what the freaking hell? Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for the sale. I love the things I was able to get. Thank you. And this, okay, the sale. I really want to thank everyone. Yeah, let's do the positive side of it. I really want to thank everyone for shopping during the sale, because it has literally kept us going here. Never have we ever needed it more than right now, with all the expenses flying through. Thankfully in Australia we have relatively good medical care, so a lot of Michael's medical care was covered. Dental isn't, and that's going to be a decent cost, but like, seriously, thank you all so much for shopping the sale. Like, it really, really made a difference. Yeah. Yeah. Feels, Laurie. Oh, I've been feeling this way since November, even before knowing it was coming. But yeah, I'm not. Anyway, the new sub. So there's been a few new change. Before I jump into postcards ones, there was a few changes that sort of came into effect with changing over to postcards. And one of the changes that we wanted to implement was a new digital subscription. We didn't, just with everything that was going on, that got put on the back burner. As you may have noticed, the creative kit and the journal cards for PCO1 were later than what we have been doing. And that's all because, trying to catch up. We are doing our best to catch up at the moment. Why is this so hard on live? I was so composed this morning. And then I go live and I feel my feels with you all. And yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so the journal, the printable lover kit. I so need a do-over on this live. Let me put the mask back on. Let me thanks, Diana. This is a problem with making such a safe space, right? Thanks so much, Linda. Yeah, and Marisol and everybody. I just feel bad because I know that people want to just get the details and then just move on. And I'm trying my hardest. That being said, here's a side squirrel. I found out a way that I can get a summary. It's an AI summary, but of these YouTube lives, so that I can produce a summary of them for people who don't want to sit through it and watch. And that also generates the timestamps and stuff like that. So I'm going to do those. So if you don't want to sit through the ramble, firstly, watch it on 1.5 speed, and secondly, I can get all that up a little bit fast, well, a lot faster, and if at all, because yeah, I know that sometimes I can be a lot to sit through, and I know that today's even more. Okay, so yeah, the going back on track, the printable lover. We also need to somehow fit in a website update because our subscription module that we use is being sunset, so they're decommissioning it. So we've got to change over to something else. So now we're just going to push back the printable lover subscription onto that. After that comes through, because it's just too much for me to handle before that. So talk faster before you speed it up. It will be funny. Yep. Thank you, Bianca. Yeah. So let's jump into let's jump over into postcards. Now I've got some stuff that I do need to load up in, so it's going to take me a second, but let me just jump over into PCO1, which is, that was not meant to happen that way. Hey, there we go. Fun times. Oh, and now it's not going away. There we go. Okay, so PCO1, yodeler-hee-hoo. I was so excited to share this. Hold on. I even got a pilot's hat. I was going to do a whole pilot thing. I was going to paint it pink. I did try. We'll save that for next live, hey? We'll save that for next live. PCO1, we went to Switzerland, so that was the kit that we had for last month. But I didn't get the chance to really like talk through all the cool things. And now I don't even know if I'm going to be able to talk through it. But I'm going to give it my best try. Because there was so many things that I was so excited to tell you all about as part of the changes with postcards. And Bess and Jamie did an amazing job at going through like as much as I had at that point, and showing it all to you. And they knew that it would have been absolutely killing me as well, that I couldn't be the one there to show you all. So, let me run you through as much as I can right now. Oh, yay, Lizzie. So excited to get this subscription. Yeah, it is very cool. And then what we're trying to do is we're trying to mix in like the location stuff, but also in a way that you could use it even if you don't necessarily want to go to that location. And can I just say, I now have a very, very big travel list of where I want to go. I am very uncultured. I haven't traveled a lot, but now I want to travel to all the places. Let me just bring in some of the bits. I have to do it in sections. Okay, so let me see if I've got this right. Hold on. So on PCO1 Yodel, we've gone straight to firstly, the first thing that I found out about Switzerland was that they have a cow parade. They literally have a cow parade where they come down from the mountain and they dress them up in like these glorious head flower crowns, and like never have I ever been here for this any more than like what I just wow. So this had to be included. I loved it so much. I just love the whole concept. Have a look on the internet for just type in Switzerland Cow Parade, and it is just the most epic, amazing thing ever. It is just so beautiful. So I was very heavily inspired by that. And then the second week was up in the Alps. So because I really wanted this kit, it was inspired by Northern Lights, which had a bit of spring and a bit of winter in it. So I really wanted to do like a multi-seasonal kit with some of my favorite colors. And yeah, so we went up into the mountains. I love the fact that they have the Glacier Express, I think it's called. And it goes through them, and it's got like this glass roof, and it is just stunning. I am learning so much. One of the other things that I was really excited to do as part of postcards was did you know about the different locations that we're going to, like a quick snippet and how that's inspired the artwork. And obviously I did not get time for that, so I'm going to sort of weave a little bit of that in today. And then next up, the third week was the glorious cheese and chocolate, because yummy. And then we had our fantasy, mystical story time week. And this has got the tie-in of Alex is, it's very loosely tied into Alex's story. We're not going with the full heavy chapters that we did previously. But there's still the sort of loose tie-in that she's deciding to write some storybooks, and so we're getting that fourth week is how we're bringing in the mystical and the magical, and they're not necessarily tied into the location, but they might be loosely tied in. So Nomi, yeah. I just realized I need to pause my thinking. There we go. Okay, so that's the Polaroid. So let me jump into the actual previews. Now, Basic Lover. Basic Lover was our big new change. One of our big new changes. And let me just move over. This will make it easier. Basic Lover was something that I've wanted to do for years, actually. And now that it... we thought now or never. So we gave it a go, and I'm loving how it turned out. Now, each of the different Lover kits has a different postcard in it, so you've got to collect them all. So this is the postcard that goes inside Basic Lover. And we've got this gorgeous folder. It looks a little bit like a postcard. We got it's more simple. It's the basics. We've got the Edelweiss sticker in the background. On the pocket, and the floral pattern behind there too. And then we're going into the double pages of the line art and the quotes. And I'm really loving how these are done. These were one of my favorite things from the quarterly packs. So I wanted to make sure that, because we weren't doing the quarterly packs anymore, I wanted to make sure that these were introduced every month. And then we've got the floral pages there too. I don't think these are on clear mat though. I believe these are on plain paper. I think that was that's a mistake in the overlay. And then we have the boxes and a second page of the floral, but the florals are different because they are flipped over. And the boxes are the similar ones to what we used to do in chapters. But we know, hold on, that's not meant to be next. Is it this one? But we know that there wasn't enough boxes for everyone. So we added in a whole extra page of the boxes. And during the last live, some of this stuff got shown, but it was like a 75% draft of what was done. So there might be a few small changes in what I'm going to show you today. But yeah, I have a fly in my studio. Yay. But yeah, so I wanted to step you through some of those changes and also what these are. So these ones on the bottom here are a double wide. And then these are, so just imagine this page flipped over this way. Look at it like this. And then we've got I think it's a double tall. And then a little bit smaller of the tall. Of the standard boxes, and then at the back we've got more standard boxes, and they're really simple. They've got the florals, not in every box because I wanted to have just some plain boxes just to reduce the overwhelm on the pages, but have them so that they're on some of them so there's little touches. And as you know, I like to take advantage of every single piece of sticker page as I can. So like, especially on this back, point the right way, on this back page, I've squished them all together so you can't see rows between, but there's definite cuts in there between the boxes. The horizontal people can use them that way. Fun. Yeah, exactly. And what we've tried to do is when we put the florals in there, on most of the florals, you can use it in the different ways. So yeah, you can muck around with that however you want. I mean, there are so many amazing creative, wonderful people in our Facebook group who just do stuff that like surprises me, especially with this sort of thing. So like boxes don't have to be in box-based planners. They can be in any planner or notebook, or I think I use them on a envelope. I'm trying to think. How was yesterday? All my troubles went so far away. In a past life. Next up is probably my favorite edition, and this is the foil overlays. And we went with silver foil for this kit. And there is so much. So we've got some borders, we've got some larger flowers, we've got some smaller flowers. Sorry, I meant sidebars, not borders, because then we've got like a little dividers at the bottom, and we've got like a box overlay and some of those really cool little stamp effects that we've been doing for like mail and things like that. And when I say, that was the other thing I wanted to mention, like I know we've called it postcards, and we didn't call it, like around the world or travel, because it really is it's a cross between not just the travel, but mail and the physical, tangible mail. So it's all the ephemera pieces that that like you get in the mail. Like I used to collect stamps as a kid, and so it's the postmarks, it's the airmail bits, it's all that sort of stuff, and the stamping, and it's really physical, tangible. And I wanted a lot of the design in postcards to feel like it's, regardless if you're using it digitally or printed, or it's something that we send you, that it feels like it's a tangible. Does that make sense? And also we did a small update to that back page as well. And actually, that's one thing that I don't think we had updated on the last time. But Jamie and I sat there one night and we're like, hey, do you think maybe we should change the fonts on this to match like the stamped look? So we updated the headers and all that to make them look like they're stamped, as like to match the rest of the postcards series, which is really cool. And then next up we have the hexes and the circles. The hexes drove me nuts. There is no way on a page to take advantage of as much on a page as you possibly can with different size hexes and not have some weirdness. It was so hard. But that being said, I do love how this page turned out. I got so much in there, or we got so much in there, I should say. That's the royal eye. And I'm really excited. I actually wanted to print out this kit and play with it on the live while we were still in the subscription window, but obviously didn't have time for that. But I think this kit, the Basic Lover, is just going to be such an amazing addition. And I'll come back to this point once I'm showing the whole lot. I'll just park that, put a pin in that. Oh, here we go. Here's the other page with the changing of the fonts to match that sort of stamped look. And yeah, it's, so we managed to fit 3 lots. So I think after we showed this, I had, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., light bulb moment of, wait, I can actually, and this was after we changed the fonts, and I'm like, I think I can actually fit in 3 rows in here. So I squished as much in there as I could possibly do. And then so we got 3 rows of the numbers. I don't even think is that the latest? I don't even think that's the latest version. I have another version in my head. Maybe I'm thinking of the one that's in Planner Lover. And then we've got the full color date dots, or date squares, sorry. And we put in trackers as well, because that was one thing that we were missing. So we've got the side trackers and the larger week-based trackers. Yay! I love everything about PA, but adding a box subscription was genius. I hated having to look for matching boxes. Yeah, and I completely agree, Marisol. Like, one of the things I do is when I'm seeing other people post stuff using our kits, I always have a look at what they used from other people. Not that I'm saying don't use things from other people, because support as many planner businesses as you can, especially right now. But it's like, okay, what am I missing? What's that gap? What is everybody wanting? And that was definitely a big part of that. And then I had to put this in, like Bess and I worked on this together, the envelope, the self-adhesive envelope, and I made it so that if you didn't want to use it as an envelope, you could always do some sticker surgery and like use the top part as just a nice background sticker, or use the postcard on its own. You know, there is so many different ways to use and cut up this page if you don't want to use it as an envelope. But I'm going to be using an envelope. And then behind we've got the washi page and the sticker basics. So we've got the floral smoosh and the rip torn smoosh, and then the gradient. Sorry, not the rip torn smoosh, the rip tear washi, and then the gradient washi too. Next up is the rippable full page sheets. They're terrible, yeah. And 2 pages of those went for the floral and the smoosh. And yeah, this was just the full basic lover is just. Can I chef's kiss my own thing? Is that feels conceited? Okay. I cannot wait to get this in my hands. I am so excited for this, not just because of the extra. So it's 20 pages because, 18 wasn't enough already. It's 20 pages. There's foil. There's all the things that I was missing, or that were in the previous quarterly. Now you get monthly, and I stinking love the folder. I love the folder, and I wanted, one of the big things about this basic lover is that I wanted it not just to be for the people who are purchasing the kit, but I know that times are tough, feels, man. But also, I wanted it to be something that if you couldn't afford more, you could just get that and basically have a whole bunch of stuff that works on its own. And because I know that there are minimalist planners out there, that's a whole vibe thing going on. And I wanted something that was in that space that people could also love. So when you receive your basic lover, please share it with everybody, in Facebook groups, on Instagram, just everywhere. So, and that being said, if you've now seen it and decided, oh, I really should have added that into my subscription, send customer service, send Jamie a message, and she will still add it on for you. Because once it comes, so while it's on subscription, it's got a 20% subscriber discount built in, which is only available if you do the subscribe and save. So if you're buying more than 1 month, but once it hits the store, that's gone. So it is the cheapest while it's on subscription. So if you really want that, I suggest sending customer service a message through our website, and Jamie will look after you. Yeah, people went from the no white